Good morning. I'm Emil Kaliwag from 11 Humsay, and this is my final task in PolGov. Now, it is an honor and a privilege for me to introduce you to my sports development program. Mamyalong at magpursige, kulutan ang polakwan, ing madalumduma kinabukasan, sports development program for the youth. My sports development program intends to host a sports tournament for all the troubled youth in our barangay in order to get them off the streets and get them busy with something that can set them up in the future. My program aspires to find generational talent within this troubled youth and give them a chance to further develop their skills and get them in the straight path. The problem my program intends to fix is the rise of juvenile delinquency in our area and also the rising percentage of teenage drug abusers in the streets of our barangay. Many prominent problems are present in my barangay, but the one problem I chose to focus on is the most I'm sympathetic for. Not only can I somewhat relate to those who are having a rough and difficult time in their lives, but also I sometimes wonder why no one takes the time to help or give assistance or be of guidance to those troubled teenagers. Because most tend to make horrible decisions without even knowing that it significantly worsens their situation. That is why I chose to create a program that can potentially eradicate juvenile delinquency with the aid of physical education. Not only will this be a diversion for the crimes or substance abuses they commit, it will also show that these troubled youth still have the choice that can give them a good future with the use of a sports tournament, so that they can compete and show or even discover any hidden skills they might have possessed. My sports development program is in line with Article 2, Section 30 and Article 14, Section 19. Article 2, Section 30 states that the state recognizes the vital role of the youth in nation building and shall promote and protect their physical, moral, spiritual, intellectual, and social well-being. It shall inoculate in the youth patriotism and nationalism and encourage their involvement in public and civic affairs. Also, Article 9, Section 19 states that the state shall promote physical education and encourage sports program, league competitions, and amateur sports, including training for international competition, to foster self-discipline, teamwork, and excellence for the development of a healthy and alert citizenry. There's something I like saying to myself whenever I feel like I'm in the wrong direction. You can't improve a wrong path by trying to walk better or faster. There is no easy solution to drug addiction or reckless behavior, especially when some start at an early age. Addiction is the killer of many, and a lot have fallen and have been defeated by addiction. But there is a plan, a step, and an objective that must be followed through, and that is change. But change does not come overnight. It is not easy, but with enough determination, anyone can change. And that is why my program aims to provide a new activity or something that teenagers can distract themselves with instead of doing illegal things such as the usage of drugs or vandalizing or being delinquents to society. My program that I've come up with includes a 6-step program. Its steps are: Step 1, host a sports tournament, both basketball and volleyball, for all the troubled teens in our area. Step 2, invite guest speakers and motivational speakers to inspire and advocate a change of pace in the troubled teen's life. Step 3, invite scouts and high school and college coaches to seek out and look for new prospects and once-in-a-generation talent in the players of the tournament. Step 4, provide scholarship for those who excel most in the tournament. 4 scholarship in total will be given, 2 for basketball and 2 for volleyball. Step 5, those who are unfortunate enough to not be picked for scholarships will still be given cash prize and be given the opportunity to enroll in public school to continue their education and give them a new fresh head start. Step 6, ensure the students stay on the straight path and continue the route to success and succeed in life with the scholarship and free education they are given. Program also intends to provide full-on scholarship into good schools in faraway places, so that we may give a fresh scenery for those teenagers going on the wrong path. Fresh faces will certainly enlighten them to make better choices, and with role models surrounding them and people looking out for them, I can certainly guarantee that those who were once in a dark place will see the light and improve and turn their situation around and make the most of the opportunities I'm providing them with. Those who excel in the tournament would have a high chance of acquiring a scholarship to a good university. It will set them up and give them a fresh new start, because life sometimes takes a lot of wrong turns before you get to the right path. We have 7 main objectives in our sports development program. The first one is host a sports tournament as an alternative or a distraction to all the reckless activities teenagers tend to do on their free time. Second one is eradicate the percentage of juvenile offenders and teenage drug abusers in our barangay. Third one is provide the troubled teenagers a chance for a fresh start and a potential scholarship in the future. Fourth one is promote team building, camaraderie, and sportsmanship amongst the troubled youth. Fifth one is invite former PBA players and motivational speakers to encourage and inspire the youth to make better choices. Sixth one is promote a healthy lifestyle and create good habits with physical fitness while simultaneously eliminating any juvenile related crimes and violations. The last one being encourage the troubled teenagers to work hard for their dreams and to never give up and do whatever it takes to be the best. For our budget allocation, our total budget is 970,000. With that, the 970,000 comes from the 10% of the allotment budget, which is the 300,000, which is the main budget. The private donations, which are 450,000. The mayor's donation, which is 120,000. And the consul's donation, which is 100,000. And in total, it sums up to about 970,000 of funds allotted to the sports development program. We intend to use 400,000 of the budget in inviting high school coaches and college scouts to assess and look out for any talent present in the tournament. Along with that, we intend to use 200,000 in hiring 10 coaches and 15 trainers to officiate the game and tournament for 20 days. We also intend to invite former PBA stars to motivate the youth to give it their all and focus on basketball instead of doing illegal activities. This will cost us 150,000. We also would like to invite motivational speakers to give words of wisdom and give out inspirational messages and words to the troubled teenagers. We will use 100,000 for that. We would also like to purchase the best sports equipment for the tournament. This will cost us 60,000. Medals, trophies, and awards will be 20,000. And the venue will also be 20,000 since we will be using it for 20 days. The target beneficiary for the sports development program for the youth are troubled teenagers, street children, teenage hobos, teenagers with bad home lives, terrible environment, and are constantly around bad influences, and orphan teenagers, those who are under the care of DSWD, MSWD, or those who were once committed to juvenile rehabilitation centers. We're about to the implementation. The sports development program shall be implemented in our barangay. Purok 1, San Nicolas 1st, Bago, Pampanga. The sports tournament will be held in the covered court in San Nicolas 1st. It will be a 20-day sports tournament, and it will be inside a covered court in San Nicolas 1st.